Well, here we are with our very last session for 4001 EDN, ICT and Pedagogy. So throughout this course, we've explored a whole range of technologies that you'll be able to incorporate into your teaching and to support your students' learning. Now, in this final session, we're looking at how to actually become a leader in ICT in your schools. Now, this can be a challenge, but it can also open up various opportunities for you as a teacher to differentiate yourself from your peers, to gain employment, and to actually show some speciality in terms of what you can bring to your teaching and your classroom in terms of what students can engage with. First up, we have a little video clip here from a colleague of mine who teaches in New York City, or just outside of New York City. And this was a little video created by her students to challenge you as teachers in terms of how you're going to prepare them for their future. So have a look at that video. There's a link there to some of the video clips that I had students in this course make a few years ago now in response to this video, responding to the students' challenge. We no longer do that in this course, but I thought you might find that of some interest. Then in particular, looking at ICT leadership, there's an example of a Year 4 teacher at Croydon and the challenges that they have at their school regarding leadership in ICT and how she is encouraging other teachers in her school to engage with ICTs. There's a number of illustrations of practice from AITSL in terms of best practice in the use of ICT in various curriculum areas. So you can look at there and see what's being expected of teachers at various levels. And then finally, got you a couple of clips here, one from a ICT award winner a couple of years ago now, and he's just encouraging other teachers to also engage with ICTs and pursue the various awards that are available, particularly around ICT, because it's an area that is often singled out for particular awards, and you can receive recognition for your hard work in integrating ICT into your classrooms and the innovative practices that go with that. And finally, there's the Young ICT Explorers, just a clip about how this program is going. It's been one of the most successful programs we've had. A little bit perversely, it doesn't generally involve students at school, but it's an extracurricular activity, though many teachers around Queensland have actually integrated it into their teaching programs, where students complete the various challenges related to the Young ICT Explorers as part of their actual studies. So that's just a few of the ways that you can go about getting more involved with ICT in your schools. Now, of course, as a beginning teacher, you're going to be very busy. There's going to be lots and lots of challenges as you come to grips with behavior management and just learning the procedures and the processes involved in what happens in schools. And showing leadership in an area can be challenging. But I know of quite a large number, probably 30 or 40 teachers that I personally know who chose to make ICT leadership a focus, and even from the very beginnings of their careers, they became leaders in the use of ICT in schools. And it can be an area whereby you can show leadership, whereby it's difficult for you to show leadership in other areas of the curriculum, or in pedagogy, or classroom management, or behavior management, and all the other aspects. ICT is an area where you may have some expertise that you can quickly become a leader in your school. I was fortunate enough to become a leader in the use of ICT in my very first school when I was teaching. And I was very quickly asked to be teaching all of the experienced teachers. Very daunting as a first year out teacher, having to actually teach things to teachers who had been teaching for 20 or 30 years. But it was a great experience, and it led to a lot of career opportunities. Likewise, I know many teachers who have specialized in ICT integration, where they're employed in schools, particularly in private schools, in in a specialised role to support other teachers in their integration of ICT. So as you start looking for jobs and exploring career options, you may find that there are opportunities there. But it does also extend beyond school. I know lots of my previous students have gone on to be employed in industry and also in various sales positions whereby they're selling products back to schools, such as demonstrating how to effectively use interactive whiteboards or other technological tools, whereby they've used their experiences of teacher education and their understanding of the various technologies involved and found employment in those areas. So don't just limit yourself to thinking about how ICT can be used in schools. You might find various other training and educational opportunities if you don't manage to get employment straight away in the classroom. So it's been a pleasure teaching you, and I hope you've engaged with the course and learnt a lot about the various technologies that we have available to us as teachers to expand students' learning opportunities and to just make the process of learning more effective and hopefully enjoyable. Now, I know some of the technologies have been challenging. They are meant to be. Learning occurs when we are challenged, and I hope that you've been able to engage with the format for this course and the various technologies that we've demonstrated and utilised as we've gone through the course. So, best of luck with your final assessment. I know a few of you have already finished, which is great to see, and I look forward to marking and examining the remaining ones over the next week. It'll take a few weeks then before you get your final results back, but hopefully, given how you've all gone so far, I expect to see some pretty good results. So, this will be the end of the course. I won't have an opportunity to discuss things in this way again with you, but I look forward to seeing you out in schools or in whatever career path you decide to pursue, and seeing the wonderful things you're doing with digital technologies and with ICTs in your classroom practice. Good luck until then. Bye for now.